Welcome to the Grim Tapes, where we uncover the darkest truths hidden in the shadows of the world. Tonight's episode delves into one of the most disturbing corners of the internet, the dark web. A place shrouded in secrecy, anonymity, and unspeakable evil. But beyond the horror stories and urban legends, lies a chilling truth. Real, horrifying crimes have been planned and executed through the dark web. From murder-for-hire plots to human trafficking networks, from drug empires to live-streamed violence, the dark web has become a haven for criminality beyond imagination. This video will take you deep into that realm, dissecting cases, analyzing motives, and unveiling the terrifying reality that these crimes are not just fiction, they are documented, prosecuted, and in some cases, still ongoing. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. What is the dark web? Before we dive into the crimes, let's understand what the dark web truly is. It's often confused with the deep web, but the two are not the same. The deep web consists of any part of the internet that is not indexed by standard search engines. Think of private databases, subscription-only sites, and academic archives. The dark web, however, is a deliberately hidden part of the deep web, accessible only through specialized software like Tor, which anonymizes user activity. It's here that a parallel version of the internet exists, with its own markets, forums, and even social networks, all hidden from public view. How criminals use the dark web. On the dark web, anonymity is the currency of trust. Transactions are conducted using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Monero. Marketplaces similar to Amazon and eBay thrive, but instead of electronics and books, they deal in illegal goods, drugs, weapons, counterfeit documents, stolen data, and worse. Some sites offer hacking services, while others host forums discussing illicit activities. But the most horrifying part comes from what's known as red rooms, hitman services, and trafficking platforms. Here, behind encrypted walls, criminals communicate, collaborate, and execute their plans. Real murder-for-hire cases. One of the most infamous use cases of the dark web is hiring a hitman. While many hitman sites turn out to be scams, law enforcement has identified several that led to real-life arrests. For example, a woman in the United States attempted to have her ex-boyfriend killed through a dark website that promised professional assassins. Fortunately, it was a sting operation, and she was arrested. In another case, a man tried to arrange his wife's murder, providing her schedule, photos, and payment, all through a dark web marketplace. These aren't movie plots. These are real court cases with documented evidence. Human trafficking and exploitation. Perhaps the most disturbing crimes associated with the dark web are related to human trafficking and exploitation. There have been underground forums and marketplaces where victims, often women and children, were traded like commodities. Law enforcement agencies around the world have cracked down on such rings, leading to the rescue of victims and the arrests of hundreds of perpetrators. Operation Darkroom in Norway and Operation Rescue in Europe are examples where authorities infiltrated dark web communities and saved countless lives. Red rooms, myth or reality? One of the darkest legends of the internet is the existence of red rooms, live streams where viewers can pay to see unspeakable acts, including torture and murder. While most of these stories are considered myths or urban legends, there have been real investigations into similar events. Some sites have offered fake red room content to lure users or steal cryptocurrency. However, a few discovered videos have shown that such cruelty may not be entirely fictitious. Law enforcement continues to monitor and investigate such content to this day. Drugs, weapons, and digital black markets. The dark web has become a massive hub for illegal trade. The infamous Silk Road, launched by Ross Ulbricht, was a dark web marketplace where users could buy drugs, forged passports, and weapons. When the FBI shut it down, it only paved the way for even more underground markets. Sites like Alphaba and Hansa emerged, dealing in every illegal commodity imaginable. These black markets use sophisticated encryption, rating systems, and even customer service, mimicking legitimate businesses but with deadly consequences. Dark web and cybercrime syndicates. Beyond physical crimes, the dark web is also the birthplace of many cybercriminal syndicates. Groups specializing in ransomware, identity theft, and data breaches coordinate through private forums. High-profile ransomware attacks against hospitals, corporations, and governments have roots in these hidden networks. Some forums even host tutorials for aspiring hackers, fostering an ecosystem of digital crime that's difficult to trace and almost impossible to shut down completely. The law strikes back. While the dark web offers criminals a cloak of invisibility, global law enforcement has made significant strides in tracking and dismantling dark web operations. With the help of cyber forensic tools, international cooperation, and undercover agents, agencies like the FBI, Europol, and Interpol have infiltrated markets, posed as buyers or sellers, and taken down massive networks. These victories, however, are hard-earned, and for every takedown, new sites emerge in the shadows. How to stay safe? You might be wondering, can ordinary people stumble upon this horrific content? The answer is yes. Curiosity can lead people down dangerous paths. That's why it's crucial to understand the risks. The dark web is not a place for exploration or thrill-seeking. Accidentally clicking the wrong link or trusting the wrong user can have legal and personal consequences. Even accessing certain content can make you a target of law enforcement surveillance. Psychological effects on viewers and victims. The consequences of dark web crimes extend far beyond the victims. Law enforcement officers, journalists, and cybersecurity experts who investigate these crimes often suffer from PTSD and emotional trauma. Victims of trafficking and exploitation require years of therapy to heal. Viewers who accidentally or intentionally witness horrific content can be psychologically scarred for life. The ripple effects are vast, and the damage is not always visible. The dark web is not just a digital curiosity. It's a very real and dangerous part of our world, where horrifying crimes are conceived and sometimes carried out in chilling anonymity. As we've explored today, the horrors planned on the dark web span from calculated murders to systemic exploitation. These are not just myths. They are backed by arrests, prosecutions, and victims whose stories are often untold. But now, we turn to you, the viewer. What do you think drives people to such extremes on the dark web? Is it the anonymity? The thrill? Or something much darker within human nature? And how far do you think law enforcement should go in policing a world designed to be untraceable? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this exploration disturbing yet important, make sure to like the video, share it with those who need to know the truth, and subscribe to the Grim Tapes for more deep dives into the shadows of reality. Your support helps us continue bringing these hidden truths to light. Until next time, stay safe, stay aware, and remember, not everything hidden should be found.